I think it pushes us backwards if we're just expecting men to be the breadwinner all the time. Women can be the breadwinner. Not every woman wants to be a stay-at-home mom. There's so many stay-at-home dads nowadays too.
I don't think that's a very fulfilling and happy relationship for those two. It's not the ideal scenario.
It's not the ideal scenario for Uncle Festa.
The arrogance that we have to think that what's worked for humans for thousands of years, we somehow know better because we have an iPhone.
I'd be more inclined to describe it as that's just what was done.
We're better than our grandparents and our great-grandparents and our great-great-great-grandparents who lived and strived through much harder living conditions than we could ever possibly imagine. And they did it successfully because the mother stayed at home and raised the kids and the man went out and brought home the bacon.
I don't see how it's ethical to jump to that conclusion knowing full well one half of the population didn't have the same rights and privileges as the other half of the population. Because if it was the ideal relationship dynamic, when finally women get access to the choice over their lives, why aren't they all choosing it?
The divorce rate is 50%. People who are married and where the male is the breadwinner and they still get divorces.
Statistically, women initiate the divorces more.
And could it be it's not as simple as these guys try to make it out to be? Glossing over that the majority of households will not be able to survive on one income alone. Thank you, capitalism. We're in a time now where both men and women can decide for themselves what type of relationship they want to be in. You don't need to follow any made-up rules and guidelines. Do what works best for you. And if other people operate their relationships differently, you don't need to concern yourself with it. You should be matching up with people who share a similar outlook to the type of relationship you want. All that matters is how you and your partner feel about the setup, not what anyone else thinks.